Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World Tanks. So as you can see, this is Bartek 72 and this is an ELC. This is one of my favorite, actually just plain one of my favorite tanks to play. And so we just switched into first person mute and apparently he zoomed all the way in for the fun, right? Okay, let's, there we go. Let's get into this game. So the ELC is, oh sorry, I should introduce the map, shouldn't I? So it's Maravonka. Yeah, I know I'm pronouncing that slightly wrong. Meh, details right now. It's a tier 6 game, and how an ELC managed to find his way into this game is just insane. And why are you looking at the sky while dropping, sir? Anyways, so ooh, there's our first targets, and the enemy ELC is behind us. Apparently, the game just decided to throw two ELCs into a tier 6 game and see how much havoc they could cause. Because seriously, this is going to be fun. I thought I was in I am in first person mode. Okay, well, apparently Bartek likes to watch behind him as he drives forward. Though I do admit that drifting is always fun to watch. Every single time. There's a poor little Kehoe over there. That poor guy. Yeah? Okay. Sorry, just checking to make sure I'm still in like fixed camera mode. I am. It just Bartek's driving, it's gonna bug me for a while. I would never drive my skills like this. But that's okay. He's doing quite well so far. He has gotten shot a couple of times, and they've both been track shots. Or one's been a track shot. The other one's probably from the Kehoe. Yeah, I can't think of anything else on their team that would do that little damage, except maybe an already near miss. So now that he knows where most of the enemy is, he's gonna go run and ooh, look at this beautiful arty shotgun. Unfortunately, he smacked into the arty. That was bad. But he did have to wait until he got insanely close to it before he could fire, because of course this is a shotgun tank. You never ever stop to really aim this thing. You just kind of shotgun and go. Ooh, so now he's got the KV-1 shooting from him from the back, and he's still trying to kill these two guys in front of him. Putting a shot, two amazing shots into both the Hellcat and the E2. E2 dies for his crimes. And now there is a KV-1 in this fort somewhere. Well, actually, it's right there. But a KV-1 is incredibly easy for an ELC to circle to death if he decides he wants to. But either he's not paying attention to the guys behind him, or he's still looking for the other arty. And I'd say he's actually still looking for the other arty. Oh, that's bad. He must have... Okay, so right now, as much as he just got shot and tracked, I'm pretty sure that he has actually dropped off the enemy's radar and they have no idea where he is. And this, folks, is why you always put a second shot in if you think you might have tracked an enemy. It doesn't matter if you think you can hit them, put the second shot in just to be certain. Because at this point, the KV-1 has Bartek dead. He has tracked him in the open, and he could definitely put another shot in. But he's not gonna, right? No, he doesn't. He doesn't put a second shot in. He doesn't even fire and miss a second shot. He just assumes he's not going to hit it and doesn't bother firing. That was a bad mistake by the KV-1. And it cost his his life. Now, Bartek's still on the move, and ooh, look at that. There's a Panzer Soufflé, and he's facing the wrong way. Aw, unfortunately got blown up by another Panzer Soufflé. Now, there's still that KV-1 in here somewhere. There's that KV-1. And which way is he facing? Oh, that's something that Bartek's doing that is gonna irk me quite a bit. the outline of a tank is really, really important. And so, anytime you guys, I'm just going to pause this for a sec. Anytime you guys are scouting, or actually anytime you're doing anything and you can't see a tank fully, use your cursor, drag, find the outline. Because if you can find an outline, where was that outline? There we go. So I can see which way his gun's pointing. I know that guy's gun is not pointing at me. I can go ahead and run at him if I want to. And it's the same with any tank you drive. Anytime you're planning on poking around a corner or doing anything, if you can see the outline, you can know where the enemy's gun is pointing. You know if you have to duck or you can fire. And that may have been a perfect opportunity for Bartek to do some damage. Still a great game though. Don't get me wrong. 1,671 experience with premium without his daily double. This of course earned him the ace tanker. He also got patrol duty and scout in there. We're not really surprised. If he hasn't lit the entire enemy team, I'm actually going to be surprised. You can see just how much damage he did to so many people. What did he do to that KV-1S? Oh yeah. And Hellcat? Oh yeah. See? Wait, somebody shot the FV before he could. That explains why he only did 158 damage to it. Interesting. So, top of the board, we're not really surprised. 762 damage. That's more than anyone else on this team with the exception of the Type 58, who deserves some props. Galaxy carried this game for his team. And he's not even a heavy tank. We don't actually have too many good heavy tanks. Interesting. The other the KV2 on the other team. Wait, why did the KV2 end up with more experience than... I guess the KV2 was firing at tier 6, whereas the SU and Hunter was firing at the lower tiers. Either way, these two guys deserve some props for putting up an amazing fight. They just unfortunately couldn't beat out the ELC scouting. 4 shots fired, 4 direct hits, 4 penetrations. That's how you guys need to play your ELCs. For the most part, he wasn't stopping very long to shoot, and he was firing and then moving very quickly. Running and gunning in ELCs. Best way to play. And 2,500 assist. Spotting damage in a tier 6 game. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Bartek, for sending this in. Thank you for watching and hitting the like or subscribe button. I'll see you next time. This ioEther out.